Did you play basketball in high school?
Yeah, I was all conference.
All conference?
I averaged a double-double.
Double-double?
Yeah, you want some of this?
Do I want all of this.
Yeah. Oh, you want the whole thing?
The
All right.
whole thing.
All right, D up, Sasquatch.
Let's go, baby. Here we go. Ready?
Take your best shot.
Oh!
Take your best shot.
What's up, guys? I got net.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to be me,
There
obviously.
you go. No look.
How many balls do you have?
Caitlin Clark has just released new footage showcasing her latest improvements, and the WNBA is taking notice. She has always been known for her scoring ability and deep shooting range, but now she appears stronger, faster, and more well-rounded than ever. She's not just making long-range shots, she's driving through defenders, absorbing contact, and making an impact on both ends of the floor. So, what has changed? How has Caitlin Clark transitioned from being a sharpshooter to a more dominant player? Let's break it down. But before we do, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for regular WNBA updates, expert analysis.
I got two.
Why does he have all the basketballs?
I know.
He's cheating.
I've got two balls over here.
How many do you need?
Give me one of these.
No, get out of here. Oh! Winner. Winner.
I'm actually really bad at pop a shot.
Bad at pop a shot?
I don't believe it. I don't believe
You
that.
made it.
Reno,
You're
We'll
going.
see.
You're going down. Baby.
start your engines.
One.
Go. Come on. And they're off. Oh boy. Cece's already up 3-0. She's on fire.
Come on.
Eli's, all right. Eli's heating up. He's warming up.
And breakdowns of key developments. Clark has always been a standout, but she has now reached another level. Her recent performances suggest that she is not only refining her skills, but also developing into a more complete player. Footage reveals a stronger and more assertive Clark, making it clear that opponents will have a tougher time defending her. She has improved her speed, physicality, and versatility, making her more effective in multiple areas of the game. Her growth isn't limited to shooting. She is becoming a player who controls the pace, navigates defenses with confidence, and creates challenges for opponents in ways that go beyond her perimeter shooting. The work she has put in during the offseason is showing results, elevating her from a skilled...
Go, ball.
All right. He's in a groove. 38-30. Eli's up.
What?
Come on. You need a three-pointer. You got to step back.
I've never won a game against a guest before.
I told you I'm bad at pop
Eli's
shot.
bringing it. He's bringing it.
Shoot your shot.
Eli's on fire right now.
Shoot your shot.
And time.
Shot.
Oh,
High score? Is that set the high score?
I think
It
it's
is. I
set
got
a new record.
51.
Yep, it's blinking. High score, 76-51 for the viewer.
Wow. Give it up for Eli. That was actually...
Thank you.
Great
Thank
job.
You for letting me win. Thank you.
He
Thank you for
doesn't
letting
need
me
the shoes
Look,
anymore.
you know what? You're not used to shooting this close.
He's going to
That's
give me
what it is.
lessons.
We do a lot of games on the show with guests. I've never beat anyone before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm honored to be the
I've been
first.
practicing.
skilled shooter to an all-around threat. Clark's rapid development has caught attention across the league. Coaches are adjusting their strategies, and defenders are realizing that previous tactics may no longer be effective. Her game is evolving, and she is proving that she is more than just a shooter. She is becoming a complete and dynamic player. Caitlin Clark has taken her game to an entirely new level, evolving from a lethal scorer to a complete powerhouse on the
School in Des Moines, and then you go to the Iowa first pick in the WNBA draft. Has it all sunk in? I mean, 5 years ago you were in a high school, now you're on the Eli Manning show.
I know. It's a dream come true. Honestly,
I know.
I never thought this day would come.
Yeah.
It honestly has all moved really fast. I feel like it's just one thing. I was just in high school. I feel like I should still be in high school, honestly, but college was in Indianapolis is a pretty good city. I don't know what you think about that, but your brother might agree.
Eli, I've been there many times.
But yeah, no, it's all moved really fast, but I love it there, and it was a good first year. So
Made it look easy. What was harder, going from high school to college or college to the pros?
definitely college to the pros for sure. High school was kind of a blur because it was during I first got to campus. It was like nothing seemed normal. We didn't play in front of fans, so it was just kind of, it almost made the adjustment a little bit easier in a way. And then going to college, you get drafted and then basically you show up to a new city and you start playing games in less than a month. So it's a really weird thing. Like not many professional athletes go through that, so you don't have much time to adjust, but figured it out and turned out okay for us.
court. She was already known for her deep range shooting, elite playmaking, and unshakable confidence, but one major challenge stood in her way: physicality. The WNBA is a different battlefield, where defenders are stronger, quicker, and more experienced. Early on, some questioned whether she could handle the league's intensity. Would she struggle against physical defenders who tried to knock her off balance and disrupt her rhythm? Clark didn't just embrace the challenge, she attacked it head-on. Instead of relying solely on her natural shooting ability, she committed to a rigorous off-season regimen, focusing on strength, endurance, and resilience.
Thought I would get back to Iowa City more than I have. It's only my second time back there since I left. So it was fun to share it with a lot of former teammates that came back and teammates that are still on the team and old coaches. And, you know, it wouldn't have happened. The amount of fans that show up and cheer for us, whether we're at home or on the road, like, you never take that for granted. I always try to look around before the game starts and really appreciate that, and just how popular women's basketball has become on the college level, but also the professional level too. It's really cool.
Always cool, like once you get to the pros, you go back to your school, right? You just recently had your jersey retired. Number 22, going up on the Raptors. It happened on February 2nd.
Yeah,
So I'm seeing that number is showing up a lot. What was that night like?
It was really fun. It was
All women's sports. Do you think about that, or you're just like, hey, I'm just playing basketball, having fun?
I mean, I feel like I don't honestly think about it a ton. Like, you just kind of go out there and try to do your job every single night. But
Last year, you became the first female athlete to have an exclusive partnership with Panini. How awesome has that been?
yeah, it's pretty cool. When I was a kid that grew up collecting cards, me and my older brother would just fight over them all the time. And I'm pretty sure my mom still has like the booklet where you would slide all the cards in.
This wasn't a minor adjustment, it was a complete transformation. She built muscle to absorb contact, improved her explosiveness to blow past defenders, and sharpened every aspect of her game to ensure she could dominate at the highest level. Now, she's not just avoiding contact, she's initiating it. Defenders who once pushed her around are finding themselves overpowered. Her expanded offensive arsenal includes a deadly mid-range game, improved footwork in the paint, and the ability to dictate the tempo. On defense, she's holding her ground against bigger opponents, fighting through screens, and contesting shots with
It's pretty awesome, and my parents give them out to everybody. My mom just carries them in her purse, and like if
Hands
you see
them out.
kids that like want to say hi or something, she always gives them to them. But definitely super cool. Like, that's something that as a kid you always dream of. So
What did your mom hand out at Halloween?
yeah, she handed out the cards.
Instead of candy.
Well, okay, so usually my mom loves Trick or Treat. It's her favorite. And she was coming to Indianapolis for the Taylor Swift concert, so she wasn't there. So it was my dad. And if you know my dad, that's a nightmare for him, giving out candy. So he was like, I don't even know if he went and bought candy. He just found the cards in the office and was just handing them out to the kids. But then random people, like the next few days, just started showing up on at the door, like knocking and asking if they could have cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of backfired a little bit, but it just showed how excited people were about it.
Yeah, that's cool. They weren't disappointed.
No,
They wanted the card.
They wanted nobody
That's
took
awesome.
the candy. All the candy was left. Yeah.
What about the Caitlin Clark Foundation? What are you doing there?
Yeah, it's been
more intensity. Her conditioning is elite, allowing her to stay aggressive, even in clutch moments when others start to fade. The days of viewing Clark as just a sharpshooter are over. She's now a dynamic, all-around force reshaping the game. And the most frightening part for her opponents, she's still improving.
back to not only Iowa, but now Indianapolis too, and working on some fun different projects. So that's the best, when you get to give back and do those type of things in your community. So it's
Golf? We got a
better luck there.
out there.
Yeah,
We can do another game out there. You can totally. And now we're get to play a game called Sink It or Say It. So basically, I'm going to ask you a question. Then you'll putt. If you make the putt, you don't have to answer the question. So these will be tough questions. You might not want to answer it. So depending on the question, how much you grind on making the putt. Here you go. We'll start it right here. You're out to dinner with the entire team, and the bill comes. Who is the least likely person to pick up the check?
Oh God, good question. Let me just take it so I don't have to answer.
Hey, that's the point.
Oh, look at
Bank shot.
Bank?
It's called glass.
All right.
All right, so we got a little right.
Well, I have a bunch of new teammates. That's a good question. Least likely?
Least likely.
Probably Lexi Hole.
All right.
All right, shot number 2. Would you rather make the game-winning assist or drain a 3?
Oh.
Like a deep 3.
Is there any other kind?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the bank.
All right, I don't have to
You don't have to answer.
answer.
All right.
Nice.
The last carnival. There's a dunk tank there. Which WNBA players do you want in the tank?
Gosh, I should have made this.
And it could be a teammate.
Yeah. It can be. Don't bank it.
Oh, dunk tank. Dunk tank.
Oh, sure.
No.